There was a man who inherited a beautiful field given to him by the king. The king told him, "This land is yours, but you must build a physical fence around its borders, set a guard at the entrance, and drive away the wild beasts the moment they appear. If you walk within these boundaries every day, your crops will multiply and the field will be clean. It'll be so clean that I can dwell with you." The man smiled and said, "I love your field, and I promise to keep it holy." But as the days went by, the man grew tired of walking the long perimeter, and he found it inconvenient to haul heavy stones and mend the fence gaps. And when the sun grew very, very hot, he stayed inside his tent. And one evening he saw a wolf passing just outside the border. Instead of rushing out to drive it away, the man sat in his tent and he meditated, and he said to himself, "In my heart I know this field belongs to the king. I feel a deep internal commitment to holiness. Surely the king sees my inward posture, and that is what matters most." The next day, a second wolf came, and then a third. The fence began to crumble from the neglect, and the gate stood wide open, and the man did nothing physical to stop them, and he simply bookmarked the king's law in his scrolls and told his neighbors, "Look how much I value the king's words." Then winter arrived, and a great darkness fell over the land, and the wild beast did not care about the man's internal feelings. They did not care about his private invisible commitment. They saw a broken fence and an open gate, and they rushed into the field, and they slaughtered his livestock, and they trampled his crops, and they just burnt his tent to the ground. When the man woke up, ruined in the ashes, he wept and he cried out, "King, why did you let my inheritance fall? I believed in your field." But the king looked at the wide open gate and the missing stones and replied, "You love the theory of my field, but you refuse to guard its physical borders. A covenant that costs you no daily labor will protect you from no daily danger. You cannot carry the mountain if you leave the gate wide open to the animal."